All right.
G'day.
G'day. We're going to do something a little bit different this year. We're going to try and do some of our project debriefs like this kind of setup in a bit of a podcast setup so we can put some more content out for ourselves, have something to look back on, as well as give people a bit of an insight into what really goes on to get the results that we get on the projects that we're working on. So we're going to kick things off for the first one of the year, which was our shoot on Monday. It was a social campaign
shoot,
we call it.
Out at Strathpine Shopping Centre.
Strathpine Shopping Centre for their Fun Pass. So something a little bit different. We work a lot in the retail space, but it was nothing to do with an activation or anything like that. It was just to put some content out about school holiday or about activities that can be done this time of year and really drive people to purchase this Fun Pass for them. So Joshy, I guess, what do you think went well for this shoot?
Firstly, the concepting of the video really made this video how it is. Going out there, not really with a plan for day one of 2025. So having that discussion on the way to the job really made it easier. And it only took like 15-20 minutes of a discussion, like to talk about what's going to happen in this video, what cool stuff that we can add. And that 15-20 minutes really saved 2 hours of that shoot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was really good. It was really, so definitely concepting.
100%. Like, just to take more onto that, I think concepting is what's going to take content from just something that anybody can go out and do to something a little bit different. Like, it can show some extra creativity. We didn't have a lot of time for this one, like Josh said, on the way out for the first day of the year. It's not like on the Sunday before we were planning all of this. We did it on the drive out. We've got a great relationship with the marketing manager out at Strathpine, so that was a very easy concept to pitch. Luckily enough for us, she loved the concept straight away, and it really gave us something to work with. So we knew the kind of shots that we were trying to achieve right from the start.
The transitions that we're going to do, and like between location to location. So 100%. Made it a lot easier.
Perfect. Cool. Well, that's definitely something that we're going to try and do a lot more of this year, is focus on concepts rather than just creative and just taking the photo or the video. We're going to really try and nail down on concepts over that side of things. So
at the end of the day, we're a creative agency, so showing our creativity as well as showing our skills on the camera and on our editing, like, shows all aspects.
100%. That's where it all comes together, I suppose.
100%.
So in saying that, outside of that concept, something that was really cool that we're able to do is not only deliver the initial reel that we were out there to do to advertise for this, and as well as a suite of photos, we also have, I think it was about 6 minutes.
Yeah, about 6.5 minutes worth of footage at the end.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
That's 6 minutes of footage that would normally not get seen, used in any other way. That a new process that we're trying to implement this year is to make that usable and accessible to the clients, just to provide more value realistically.
100%.
There's every other job that we do, we always land with all this great footage that, to be honest, doesn't normally see the light of day.
Anywhere.
So, to make that accessible to the clients, not only for themselves to be able to whip together a quick edit on CapCut or directly on Instagram Reels, but they could honestly engage our services at a very affordable price, because it's just editing time at that point to make an endless amount of footage. We've got 6 minutes of footage from the shoot, which is mainly generic content.
Yeah, which was really lucky that like most of the footage was very generic, so they can use it for any type of content, not just for the Fun Pass what we were there for. We had like a lot of footage in the arcade, the cinema, even like in the foodies area, so they can use that for stories on their socials, anything. It's we're really lucky on that, eh?
Sweet. Yeah, and I mean that just justifies that cost a little bit more for the client as well. So it's not just our time that's out there on the day. We had talent booked. We had a mum and 2 kids that were helping us create this campaign for Strathpine. So when those costs all come together to be able to deliver more than just a 30-second reel and some images, to be able to deliver content that's kind of going to live on for them and be useful for a year or two to come for
100%.
Any purpose, realistically.
Purposeful on all levels.
I think that's going to really help them justify costs and also help us just be able to continue to deliver more value. That's something that we're going to focus on this year, is deliver as much value as we possibly can
100%
from each of these jobs.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's just everything that we do, we're giving, like we provide, so at all products and all aspects.
Yeah. I mean, I guess something else cool to touch on from this project is, for a social campaign, we were out there on Monday shooting it, concepting it on the way out there, not something we'll always do, but concepting it on the way to the job. But by the end of the day, we had our our deliverable for these guys. We had the video edited and sent over for approval.
Like a couple of hours after we left.
Yeah, within a couple of hours, we got started on the edit on the way back in the car.
Yep.
Spent a few hours back here. We'd shot fairly intentionally for that reel, so we knew the shots that we wanted to use. Like I said, we've got this extra content to still be able to give them for some more value, but we knew what we were using in the reel. We knew how it was coming together.
Exactly, yeah. All we had to do is just lay out the hero shots, like everything that we concepted before. It was such an easy edit to put together. Like you said, because we shot intentionally, we knew exactly what kind of shots we needed, and then obviously that all the other like footage is little fillers that we can provide in that footage sequence.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool. So I guess as a bit of a wrap up for this project, we've got a hero video that we delivered to launch this campaign for them to hopefully grow some awareness around this fun pass. We've got an awesome suite of images that is for that purpose, as well as to advertise for all the retailers that were involved. And then we've got this 6 minutes of awesome footage that can be used in any way.
Wherever they want.
All of this was shot on the Monday, and all of these assets delivered to them by the end of the day on Tuesday. So
everyone's happy, smiles everywhere.
For me, pretty good start to the year.
Oh, it was an amazing start. So good start to the year, and then ready for the rest, pretty much.
Yeah, perfect. Well, that kind of wraps this little project overview up. But being the first one that we're doing, would definitely really love to hear any insights from anybody that wants to hear more about what goes into projects. Everything that we do is always a bit different, so you'll hear different things as this goes along. But yeah, love to hear the feedback.
Eddie.